I'm Fredrick from Celebrity Chefs and also newly crowned National Chef of the Year 2011. And I'm here today to demonstrate a recipe for all you food lovers out there. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate how to make crab cakes. So to assemble the crab cake, very simply, white crab meat goes into a bowl. I add spring onions. I'm going to add half the chili, but some is going to be used for actual presentation later on, and you'll see why. Half the coriander. Third of the creme fraiche will also go inside. All the lemon juice will go inside. This is basically about a tablespoon of lemon juice here. That gets mixed in, just to bring everything together nicely. A lot of times you find when people make things like crab cakes and fish cakes, they're just too dry. By adding all these different sort of moist ingredients like double cream, creme fraiche, you're going to create a nice moist tasting crab cake. Then I'm going to add the actual double cream, which is slightly cooled, so that if it's too hot, you're basically going to start cooking the crab straight away. You don't want that. So I'm going to pour that into the crab cake now. Mix all that in. So you've got all this beautiful array of colors in there and flavors also. Nothing worse than a bland crab cake, I think. Okay, now just to mold and to pane your crab cakes, I'm just going to mold them in here. So take about a tablespoon and a half. And I'm going to serve 2 crab cakes per portion here. And again, you know, things like serving suggestions for the crab cakes, very simple light salads, maybe a little bit of caper mayonnaise possibly would be good. Maybe even like a nice hot tomato and basil sauce will go very well with this. Or maybe even something like a nice salsa, you know, a little lemon and lime salsa, keep it very, very fresh. Remove the mold. Same again with the other one. So now we're just about to pane our crab cakes. Take the flour and dust on your crab cakes. Coat both sides. Be careful, they're very, very delicate here. From now on, you must dip the actual crab into the egg. Just move it around a little bit. Turn it over. Again, move it around. Just coat the sides slightly. And then from here, straight into your breadcrumbs. So while it's in the actual breadcrumbs, you just have to toss it over and make sure they're both nicely coated. You're probably going to find that the crab cakes are very delicate at this stage, which is good because you don't want it to be too hard. You want it to be full of crab, so when they actually eat it, you have a very nice fresh crab taste. There's nothing worse than having things like crab cakes and it's filled with other things, barring crab. So just treat it with love and care. Then from there, just transfer it to a clean plate. Same with the other one. Now this is going to be popped into the fridge for 10 minutes just to set up slightly before you actually go and cook them. Okay, now we're going to cook our crab cakes. So first thing I'm going to do is get a nice hot pan. Touch of olive oil inside. Place your crab cakes inside. And what you're trying to do here, just try and get a nice sort of golden brown color on both sides. There you go. Move the pan slightly so you get like a nice even coloration. And each crab cake should take approximately about sort of 20 to 25 seconds getting brown on both sides. That's about right now. Turn it over. You're going to create like a nice crust basically on the surface. At this stage now, we're just going to pop them in the oven for about 3 to 4 minutes now on gas mark 6, approximately about 160 to 170 degrees. Okay, so your crab cakes have been in the oven for about 3 to 4 minutes now. As you can see, nice and golden brown and definitely hot inside. Now what you do, very carefully take them out of the pan and place them on your presentation plate. Now just to sort of finish off the presentation, a little drizzle of olive oil, just sort of over and around the plate. And you know, obviously your crab cakes are gonna be very warm inside, so just to give it a nice balance, what I do, I take some nice fresh creme fraiche. I place a little bit on top of each crab cake, sprinkle with a few fresh herbs, a bit of coriander, a bit of parsley inside. Then finally, take some chili, sprinkle on top, and they're ready to be served now. Pan-fried crab cakes.